Okay, there's one other thing that I wanted to cover. Now, you guys are going to, I don't have a layout or a handout for this just yet, but I figure we cover it live and it should be okay. We need to add a few layers into our template. Now, because I have my template actually visible here and highlighted, I can select it here, but I want to do it manually just to show you how to get back to your template. Um, if I double click at this moment, then my AutoCAD is going to start a new file using the template as a go by. I don't want to do that. I actually want to edit my template. So I can come up here in the address bar in Windows, and I can select it. It highlights everything. I will right click and I'll say copy. So come back over here, left click and make my AutoCAD window active. Come down. I can either use the AutoCAD open and open a drawing, or I can use the open icon here. It amounts to the same thing. So open a drawing. Come here. Here we go. Now under files of type, I change from a DWG to a DWT. Now remember, every time I do this, it whisks me away to that hidden away folder location where AutoCAD keeps all of its templates. Great for AutoCAD, it's a little trickier for you. But remember, we copied the location of that AutoCAD template. So I'm going to right click and I'm going to say paste. And then if I click open, it takes me to that folder where I can select the template that I created, and I'm opening the template that I actually have stored here. So I'm going to left click back over here so I can get into the title block, or not in the title block, in the template. And I'm going to create some new layers. I need to create layers, and I'm going to call them detail layers, and they're great for details, sections, elevations, all that other kind of stuff. Alrighty, and I'm going to open my layer dialog. And I'm going to create a new layer. G, make sure my caps lock is on. This is just me. I like having my layer names be capitalized. There's an actual morphological type rule. I don't even know if morphological is the right one, but it's neurological, it's behavioral, psychological. That something in all capitals is actually easier to read at a glance than a word that's in upper and lowercase. So G-DETL-LW1, comma G-DETL-LW2, comma G-DETL-LW3, and I'm going to put some other ones in here. G-DETL-PAT, T, comma G-DETL-SHAD. These are the super basics. Okay. Press return. I'm done creating my layers. I want to create a new filter for these. Now, if I go to general, they'll still show up. They will still show up. They're right here in the middle of my annotation, in between my annotation and title block and a few other layers. I can't filter these out of here. I don't think, not easily. That would be tricky. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a new filter, and this I'm going to call detail. And sometimes the caps lock is not a good thing. So these are my detail layers, and under name, again back in all capitals, G-DETL-star. So anything starting with a detail, DETL. There we go, just like that. And so now I have another filter that I can use, and it's baked into my template, and I've got a couple layers here. Now what I need to do is I need to set them up, because right now they're just all set this way. They're set to the same color and the same line weight, and that's not what I want. The shade, this is where I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to come down here to color number 253, but then I want to come over to True Color tab, and I'm going to grab a hold of this slider, and I'm going to knock him up just a hair. Maybe give it a luminance of 61. I want to give it a true type color, and there's a very particular reason why I want to do that. G-detail patterns, let's give that a color of 30. GT line weight number 3, I'm going to give this a color of 90. Number 2, I'm going to give it a color of 50. And line weight 1, I'm going to give a color of 10. Why am I picking these colors? Because just these are the colors that we use in our office. They're the colors that I started using a long time ago. And the number one reason that CAD standards will persist for years and years, even after they've stopped being useful, is, quote, because we've always done it this way, end quote. So why do I use this color? Well, because we've always used this color is what it boils down to. I'm going to change its line weight. Line weight for number 1. I'll make this 25. Line weight for 2. 50. Line weight for 3 is 70. Nope, not 60, 70. Pattern is 9. And shade, so I'm going to make that one 25. So there we go. Just created a few additional line weights, or additional layers, some line weights, a new filter, and I put this in the template so that you guys will be able to have it for the next, for the assignment coming up, starting on Thursday. So there we go. Some new layers in the template. Go put this back to all. There we go, and we'll see you next time.